It's me.
It's you. Are you Mr. Osborne?
It's me. Watch yourself.
Every day. Every day.
Robert G. Miller offers endless kitchen and bathroom solutions for any budget. From quality brands such as Diamond, Decora, and Aristocrat, it's easy to get started with our financing options. Visit our kitchen and bathroom showroom today, located in Hanover. Find us online at rgmillerinc.com.
It would appear that the butler did it. But this isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event. Now that's a killer deal. Good thing this Rogue has a VC turbo engine, unlike RAV4.
Get a low $359 per month lease on Rogue.
Catch these offers while you can.
At People's Bank, we offer competitive rates on new and used vehicle loans, and we can even help refinance an existing loan. For a limited time, get a 0.5 percentage point rate reduction when you sign up for auto pay from your People's Bank checking or savings account and set up direct deposit. Visit peoplesbanknet.com/autoloans to view our competitive rates and apply. People's Bank. Take your dreams to the bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
Victorian antique.
Geico.
What do I need to watch myself from?
Don't come closer.
I won't. I'm over here. I mean, this guy just sounds like he's upset.
I want you to like me.
He's got a lot going on. I wonder why he's upset, though. Sir, did you take your own life by chance? Did you know,
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Okay.
This doesn't sound like someone who passed away in the 1800s or 1700s, by the way he's talking.
I'll forever be a person in my house.
Okay. You don't want to leave. This was your house. But you do know that it's others' home as well now, right? Do you get that?
I'm like getting a headache. That's me saying that. It's like I'm getting a headache.
Chris, can you check him out?
How did that go?
At first, it was making no sense at all. And towards the end, it kind of started to make sense. It sounds like a more modern ghost than someone from, say the 17 or 1800s.
Okay.
But you said they got very offended when I asked if they took their own life. They're like, "Are you kidding me?"
Okay.
And then you were like, "I'll forever be a person in my house." Like, you don't want to leave. Like, you didn't want to leave. Mm-hmm. And that was right when you start getting a headache.
Yeah, it's like this weird, like right here.
Yeah.
It was like a little, and I was like, wait.
It was not super, super clear, except towards the end it started to sound very frustrated. And that's when I was like, I almost felt like we were talking to someone who feels like they have an identity as long as they stay here, if that makes sense.
Yeah. The second they give up, or I hate to use the word, but like move on
Mhm.
or cross over, it's like
They're gone.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah, and so I.
You know what is frustrating is you are illegally recording in my house through TVs and radios without permission, without warrants.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're saying. Because the activity is so very different over there.
Yeah.
Like here, it seems a bit more intense. So I think our focus should be sort of figuring out who this guy is,
Yeah,
right?
maybe call Chip tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think a really unique scenario for Adam and me right now is that we have uncovered that yes, there is this kind of angry spirit here, but now we have to figure out who this person is or have to figure out how to fix it because this is their livelihood on the line. Like we cannot leave this way because it could mean people will not want to visit this inn, and these folks are so kind and have put so much into it already. So that I think is really what's going to be driving us through the rest of this investigation.
You do not have permission to be recording in my house.
Entity in the carriage house. So far, it's the only suspect for the more menacing activity.
Adam and I are about to call Chip. We're going to do things a little bit differently. Adam's going to stay here, talk to Chip, and we're going to have Chip basically remote view through me, and he will give his impressions of what areas I am in. There he is.
Hi, Chip. We're in a location, undisclosed location. Obviously, you don't know where we are. So, Chip, just like we did on the USS Salem, I will speak with you, and you will connect with Amy remotely. She will speak to us through the walkie, and you'll just tell her what you're getting and direct her where to go.
This place you're at is old. I mean, it feels really old. Like there's a lot of residual stuff that's going on there, but yet there's some intelligent, interactive sort of entities that are there on the property. And it feels like there's been a lot of people through this place. And everybody's kind of left their own echo there.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, she's there now, Chip.
The one who's getting stuff most in the space that you're at is a female. Not that other people don't tend to get things, but there is it's prominent. The activity is prominent to a woman. And she's scared. There is one particular female who either resides or spends a lot of time in this place that you're at. And she's kind of the one that's either the
I'm not your rat.
Or susceptible to what is going on in this place. And I think she's curious about it, but she's also a little unnerved and frightened by what's going on. And I'm wondering if there's been some physical interaction between her and a spirit. Like touching or pinching or shoving or something. There's been some physical interaction between her and this spirit.
Yeah, so we're talking about a living woman.
Correct.
Okay.
There was a faceless person there, and they grabbed my wrist and said, "Get out of my house." And I immediately woke up, and I could feel the breath in my ear still.
Okay. Can she continue?
Yes.
Chip, you don't own this house. You are not allowed to record in my house.
House upstairs.
Oh my God.
Don't stay there.
I was watching a filming show.
It would appear that the butler did it. This isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event. Now that's a killer deal. Good thing this Rogue has a VC turbo engine, unlike RAV4.
Get a low $359 per month lease on road.
Catch these offers while you can.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
finally, to my nephew Carl, I leave my plants. Textile, auto, and steel.
Objection.
Yeah. Welcome to Breezeline, where anything is possible thanks to better internet. With lightning fast speeds up to 1 gig, nobody misses a beat. Everything is effortless. And nothing gets in the way of you and your dreams. Stream, watch, post, send, and trend. Do it all with our fiber-powered network, bringing you reliable, fast internet. Welcome to Breezeline.
What about this guy?
This guy's been through a lot.
Dogs bring out the good in us. Pedigree brings out the good in them. Feed the good.
In this competition, everyone has beef. Each week, it's a kitchen cage match. Hosted by Darnell's Super Chef Ferguson. The prize stop here. All new Super Chef Grudge Match, Tuesday at 9 on Food Network.
Why? What are you getting?
Wherever she's at, there's a spirit of a man who frequents that area. He's a... And it has the possibility to affect the woman. He wasn't well liked in life, and he's probably not well liked in death.
I'm in the other side of that space if he's getting anything.
He's not done. He wasn't done with what he was there to do. He was pissed that he was dead.
I also heard one of them say, I wish I was still alive.
Are you picking up anything else on that space specifically?
No.
All right, I'm going to turn the AC back on and heading that way.
Copy that.
I will say the second you left, it got really creepy in there.
You okay?
I have no idea.
Thank you, Chip. We really do appreciate it. If anything else pops up, we will contact you, but you've been a help.
Thank you, sir.
I picked up on a few things in the carriage house. He didn't like that space, obviously.
I mean, I will say that when we were filming out there, the second Georges left, he went out to kind of get me coming down the stairs, so he went outside and I went back to turn off the AC. The vibe got really creepy really quick when I was by myself. I was like, okay, now I get it. Like, I can see why people don't want to come up here alone.
Oh.
I have a weird experiment I want to try. What if I go out there and I show this spirit footage of what we do?
Okay.
Like, show him that if he talks to us and communicates with us, that he will be remembered forever.
If he doesn't communicate with us,
he'll absolutely be forgotten. I'd like to know who that guy is before he gets a little out of hand.
yeah, we'll have to go check it out. We know the spirit in the carriage house is afraid of being forgotten, so we're using that desire to draw out more information from him. We're demonstrating that unlike the other living people he's encountered, he can actually communicate with us.
So whoever's been up here talking to us, we just really wanted to show you what we do. We wanted you to understand where we're coming from when we're trying to help you. So we have some videos to show you of people we've helped before. And now keep in mind too, this is a judgment-free situation, so please watch.
This clip is when Amy and I were helping someone named Wilhelmina Crocker. She is non-living, but she did not know that she was non-living. She did not know that she had passed on, and we helped her.
I'm gonna listen. It says death certificate. Tell us what you want us to do. I'm going home. It says I'm going home. So she left. She went wherever you can go. You don't have to, of course, but once she realized what had happened, she moved on. And so we were able to help her in that way. And Her story has been told over and over again. And actually, her headstone, her gravestone, people have been regularly putting flowers on it ever since this happened. And nobody had done that for decades. Do you want me to try this?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so who are we talking with? My friend is listening to the headphones.
I guess.
Yeah, like I was yesterday. She's listening to it now. Can you talk to her? Let me tell her if you want anything, need anything. Tell us why you're still here. I mean, yesterday it felt like you didn't want to be forgotten. You understand? No one's going to forget you, right? Because this is going to be seen by millions of people. They're going to know that there's somebody in this carriage.
Just one.
Okay. No, more than one person's going to watch this.
It just said something really bad I cannot repeat, but it was a derogatory term. Starts with an F.
Oh, great. Cool.
It would appear that
The butler did it. But this isn't a whodunit film. It's a Nissan sales event. Now that's a killer deal. Good thing this Rogue has a VC turbo engine, unlike RAV4.
Get a low $359 per month lease on road.
Catch these offers while you can.
Every day. Every day.
Think about the best night's sleep you've ever had. At Tempur-Pedic, we're dedicated to helping you sleep like that. With breakthrough solutions that help relieve pressure, aches, and pains, keep you cool if you sleep hot, and even automatically detect and respond to snoring. So you get the deep, comfortable, undisturbed rest you deserve. For a limited time, save $300 on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses and experience your best sleep every night. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
Active, ambitious, days delicious, easy, fantastic, lively and quick, probiotics inside, trust the taste, vital vibe, yummy yogurt, manual sin, from A to Z, your gut is where it all begins. Start with Activia.
And finally, to my nephew Carl, I leave my plants. Textile, auto, and steel.
So those plans.
And thus concludes the reading of the will.
Objection?
What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, movie dipping in the bins with the sport.
I don't like boys.
I'm not at... What? This is really weird, you guys. Like,
I'll
what?
find someone.
Oh, great. Cool. If you're not a nice person, then we don't, and you don't need our help, then we'll just stop trying. You want us to stop trying? So tell me what your name is.
Naked.
What? I'm not getting naked. You can stop that. I don't know what you're talking. You want us to get naked? It makes no sense.
Three-way.
Ew. This man's a pervert. You a perv. Okay, look, dude. Like, I don't want anything from you. None of us do. We just want to find out why you're still here, because you're dead. You're dead. You no longer are part of the living. You're not like us. We have power over you. We have control over you. Like, you can't harm us. You're not going to be able to harm us. Who is this kinky?
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't don't know, dude.
Who is this
I'm
kinky
like,
dude?
do we even use this?
That one, I'm really
There's even
assuming it.
more being said that I'm not saying. Like, the last thing it was like, it was like, sometimes we make out. Like, and I was like,
No.
what the f?
Okay,
Like,
so-
this is not at all what I have expected this to go.
No, I don't know
I
what to
feel
do.
like a junior high schooler right now or something.
I'm sweating because
Me
of
too,
it.
I'm totally
God.
sweating.
I mean, this is what I got, okay? And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like, the person that was talking to you yesterday is probably the same person, but like, he understands what's happening now. Like, he gets it. It's like this guy wants to have fun. He understands what we're doing, but he's just messing with us. Or
I
he's-
think so too.
Or
It
he's
was
just like, you know.
I got that vibe. He was like, let me just think of the naughtiest things to say.
The big takeaway from this is the women were in here,
Yeah.
and both Chelsea and Victoria have had experiences up here. They don't like to come up here.
And the second I was left alone, I felt creepy as a ghost. I felt like I was being watched.
I could feel the breath
Mhm.
in my ears. My friend, she heard somebody saying her name in her ear.
And it has the possibility to affect the woman.
I will say the second you left, it got really creepy in there. Do you know what it reminds me of? We never talked about this on the show, but there's a hotel, the Mount Washington.
Mm-hmm.
There is that spirit of Steve.
Yes.
That goes to room 314. And if you're up there, he shows up. Like, literally, people see this person as though they are a living man.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows up and he's like, who wants to party?
Yeah.
What, you guys want to party? And like, people have called security on this guy before, and security's like, that's Steve. He's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this guy, maybe something happened. Maybe he was partying too hard. Who knows? Maybe the story will come out, but he's not telling us his name.
I'm telling you, this dude up here, he understands the circumstances now, and he's just messing with us. So, we know who you are. We get it. We understand. You don't have to tell us your name yet. Maybe you'll tell it to somebody.
But just continue being respectful of the ladies, please, sir. Because they could just make the unlife very difficult for you.
Yes.
So,
I'll say we don't believe in crossing.
Respect works both ways.
However, if the family doesn't want you here, they can put that intention into the environment.
this is one of those moments where you have to empower yourself. Imagine if there was this man standing right in front of you saying these things to you. Would you be afraid and cower, or would you be like, hey, I don't deserve to be talked to like that, like have some respect? That's how you would handle that situation, and that's how anyone else needs to handle that situation going into that room. You just let him know, just like any other, creepy dude, that, hey, not cool, cut it out. We got secondary evidence with the DVR. So I think we're going to have to empower Chelsea and Victoria with that information. And honestly, we've had to do this many times. We've had to humanize these ghosts and realize, like, being afraid only makes it worse. The second you start talking back, you're not fun anymore. So I'm guessing, if people go into this knowing that with this gentleman, he's probably not going to stick around. We've got, I think, some new information for you, and I think we've kind of got a handle on what's going on here. So.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So the first thing, we investigated night one up in the portrait room, and nothing really happened for us. I did some research, and the portrait actually is a portrait of Jenny Lind, who was a famous opera singer in the Victorian era. So, does this picture look familiar to you?
Oh yeah, that's our lady upstairs.
It is. So it doesn't have anything to do with this house or this location, because I researched.
Yeah.
She mostly lived in London at the end of her life. Had no connection to Vermont. The person who painted this had no connection to Vermont.
But it's just a print.
It's a print from the National Portrait Gallery.
Yeah.
So the activity has nothing to do with this,
Right.
for sure. We had cameras everywhere, and we caught something that we're going to show you.
You want to watch in that door, right?
Yeah, you're going to look in that doorway. See that?
Yeah, I do.
It's like it's going
Kind
down
of
the
goes to
hallway.
room 3. Like, hey, I'm just gonna walk around, make sure everything's okay.
So what do you think about that?
I mean, I'm not 100% shocked by it, but it is interesting to actually finally see something after all of this time of being in the house and having various things happen. It's really fascinating to look at that.
We did some investigating in the carriage house, and instantly I was like, whoa,
the vibe in here just changed.
And it seemed to, females in that area sense it. You sense it, Chelsea senses it, those two ladies who were up there had that issue. Basically, this guy used some very colorful language, and it sounded like somebody who really just either was messing with us or wants to party, or is like living in this moment of something that we can't explain.
But here's the problem with this guy. He's just out of control. Spirit that you need to handle in the same way you would handle a living man talking to you like that. It would be like, cut the do not talk to me that way.
Right.
Like, that's really what it comes down to. Like, if you are up there and you start feeling that feeling, you need to go, no, that's not going to fly here.
I can do that.
Yeah, you and Chelsea specifically can definitely control that situation.
That's good to know.
Knowing that, what do you think?
It explains the kind of creeper feeling.
Yeah.
It really does. Like somebody's there and I don't want to be in the same place. I'm just really excited that it's nothing sad, because that was really upsetting me, or nothing, scary or dangerous.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was very concerned. I mean, some people are really into coming somewhere that's, haunted, but there are a lot of people who aren't. And
Yeah. I mean, I think in general, people need to know that if you're going to go to an inn in New England that was built in 1769, there's probably going to be ghosts
probably
there.
going to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just makes sense.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I've really enjoyed having you here.
Victoria really seemed relieved at what we documented in the main house, and she seemed more than happy to deal with whatever is in the carriage house. So I think overall, it's a win-win. It's a wonderful place, and we would recommend that anyone come here. It's very safe, but haunted.